All right, part two, Divine Feminine's Karmic Situation. Once again, I'm gonna do the karmic rant, and then I'm gonna do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and then we shall begin. So, karmic situations. Once again, we ain't shedding light on just karmics here. Karmics aren't just people. You got karmic situations that you go through. Situations that you don't, you know what I'm saying, that don't go your way when you handle shit on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Third dimension, matrix, crab bucket, plantation, whatever you want to call it. Then you got the fourth, fifth dimension. That's Zion. That's heaven. That's where mostly the divines be at. So you want to put yourself in an area where divines is at. You know what I mean? If you where divines at, if you're near divines, if you're around divines, you can get the help you need, the support you need to make sense of everything. You understand what I'm saying? If you go into the world and all these little karmic videos and trying to really focus on worldly and earthly karma and not really getting the back end of shit, you're really gonna miss out on a lot. And like I say, just because like we got karma that we go through in the world, but it's also divine karma. And this is all I'm just putting y'all on. Just the shit that y'all need to be doing. Point blank period. So when you come to LLE.Ascension, you think of motherfucking karmics, think of other shit other than people. Cause like I say, you know you fucking with a karmic. Like you can recognize karmic. That from what I'm seeing, that's not hard to do. Recognizing the twins, 4th dimension, seems to be the hardest shit. So ascend, you know what I mean? Like you gotta come over here to really connect with what you need to connect with for things to make sense. Shit is not gonna make sense here. Okay? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes run. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the mental direction you're going in. That's your mental health, your mental capacity. You know what I'm saying? Mentality, decisions, all that. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Your heart and mind must be aligned. Everything that you do. Who rules the heart and mind department? That's the Divine Feminine's department. Then you got wands, who's the king of wands, the divine masculine. What are wands? Actions and behavior, things you're doing, things that you've done, not things you finna do because it don't really mean nothing. Then you got pentacles, which are toes. Persons, places, and things. Shit you could taste, touch, see, feel in here, and guess what? All pentacles expire here. So let's kick it off. Overall energy, that's fairly important. Bottom line energy, that's very important. This top row is Divine Feminine's direct or conscious energy, and then the row below her, direct and conscious energy, we got your karma. You know, that's 4 cards of karma. It's not like your karmic is right here, and you know what I'm saying. We phasing that out because, like I say, you need to be fucking with divines anyway, or at least a good karmic. At least be able to identify a good karmic. You know what I'm saying. But even if you got a good karmic, guess what? Until they get here. You know what I mean? They still gonna have to do the opposite of mustard. You know what I'm saying? So stay in this round. First card in this message, we got the 2 of Cups. This is the Lover's card. We broke this down in the Masculine's karmic situation. We're gonna break it down one more time. Same cards ain't in the Masculine situation, you know what I'm saying, as in a Feminist karmic situation, but we had a 3 of Cups with the Masculine, and then we broke down the whole 2 of Cups with the 3 of Cups there. So 2 of Cups, this is you. This is another person. This is a connection that you got. Friendship that you got, relationship that you got. Well, this is with you and your kids, you and your lover, you and your family, you know what I'm saying? Business partner, associate, whoever you vibing with. This is 2 people vibing right here, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you and a person got, make sure the way you vibing right here is the way you gonna build. See, you need to catch the vibe on a person before you build with them because, like I say, it saves you a lot of time, energy, and resources being wasted. So 3 of Pentacles, which is basically Ace to 10. Ace to 10 is the karmic cycles. Knights, queens, and kings, and things are divine realms. Overall energy, which is only fairly important. We got these little basic energies here. So any connection that you make sure you build correctly. So it ain't just establishing the correct friendship or the correct relationship or the correct ship with somebody. It's doing the right things too. What are Pentacles? This is what y'all manifesting together. So this is you. This is them. This is the shit y'all doing. 3 of Pentacles, like I say, that's a bridge. In order for you to come up any motherfucking where, you're gonna need somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Y'all need motherfucking help. You smoking crack thinking like you can do anything by yourself or it's gonna even twerk out like that. Like everybody needs somebody. So you can't really be out here antisocial. You really can't be out here like, I mean, when I say everybody needs somebody, like we ain't codependent on people. You feel what I'm saying? We just like, We got aspirations we trying to do. We got dreams we trying to do. We got connections we trying to make. We trying to get to a better situation. Three of Pentacles. This is the situation you're in now. This is the situation you want to get in. In order for you to get to the situation you want to be in, you're going to have to do some shit to get there. So, like I say, bridges. We learned about bridges when we was kids. You know, the first friend you made in fucking Head Start or junior high or high school or your first roommate or your first motherfucking relationship or your first child or whatever the fuck, like, it's just bridges. It's how you manifest with this person that you vibing with or how you build it with your seed or how you build it in your relationship. Like, you know, it's two-way street. You know, two-way street here. So before you connect with anyone, make sure y'all doing the right shit. It ain't just about the connection. It's what the fuck y'all doing. So bottom line energy, which is more important than all that there, we got the Six of Cups. This is the sauce card. Six of Cups, what's that? That's your sauce, that's your steez, that's your essence. That's what makes you you. We all are individuals, but we all are the same. We're all different, but we're the same. But that's the Six of Cups card. We're all the shit. We're all that. We're all born the same. We all got the same love by God. Like, we all get the same shot at life. We all in the same motherfucking boat until we differentiate ourselves from everybody else. And by doing that, that'll be the Seven of Cups, which is out here. We'll get to that when we get to it. But sauce. This is where your power lies. This is where your individuality lies. This is what makes you different from the average person. So whoever you entertain, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they just as saucy as you are. Whoever you building with, make sure they just as ambitious as you are. Whoever you trying to get on the same page on, just make sure you're on the same motherfucking page. Like I say, everybody is saucy. So it's kind of hard to differentiate between who real and who not because we slick all the same until one person differentiates themselves. So clarifying this Six of Cups, we got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a big-ass manifestation or an important pinnacle. Whatever this person, place, or thing is, it's very valuable. It's an asset. It's something you're going to acquire. Something you're going to receive. So by you being as saucy as you are, feminine, like I say, this is an opportunity that comes given how saucy you are. You're a creative genius. Opportunity is going to pop out to where, like I say, you can utilize your skills and your creativity to really manifest something vital or manifest something big. You know what I mean? Like I say, we all got something to bring to the table. We all skilled at something. We all, you know, got a specific area that we can really build off of. Ace of Pentacles would be like the first cornerstone you build the fuck off of. So, you know, we all that. And since we all that, we all have a solitary purpose in life. And it's our job to find that. It's a contribution. You contribute. You can contribute some way. Like I said, whether that's just giving your thoughts, your ideas, you giving out a theory, you create an invention, you create a work of art, piece of art, a song, I don't know, you into fashion and shit, you make clothes, whatever the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you do, take advantage of that shit. Use that shit to your advantage, you know what I'm saying? Like, use that shit to take you to the next level. Use that shit to bring you more pentacles. Use that shit to really build something more than what you already got, you know what I'm saying? So, directly feminine, kicking this off, you got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to something or being scared to let something go. Whatever you holding on tight to or whatever you scared to let go, you're gonna have to let go of it anyway. Not necessarily letting go of it physically, you know what I'm saying? It's just letting go your need for it, letting go, you know what I'm saying, your need for whatever this is. Anytime you get too clingy on some shit, anytime you feel like, I don't know, without something you won't be able to survive or live or some shit like that, just take your clamps off that. Because it's gonna go anyway. You spending this much time holding on to that shit, then like I say, when it go, you really gonna be fucked up. At the time you've been spending holding on to this shit, you could have spent time creating more of it so you can have it just in case whatever this is gone. You know what I mean? So don't be too clingy on shit. Maybe the shit that you want ain't what you want. Maybe this ain't the right person that you trying to lock down. You know what I mean? And by you trying to lock down a person that ain't for you, is gonna be some karma that go with that. Maybe you trying to step in an arena you ain't really ready for or you really have no knowledge of. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you're gonna have to let go. Can't step into any situation thinking you know every motherfucking thing. The more you learn, the more you know, the more you don't know. Like the more you find out things, the more you find out what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't never stop learning about new shit. You don't never stop uncovering things about yourself. You don't never stop surprising yourself. Like I say, we have infinite capabilities. It ain't just one thing we do well. We do a lot of shit well. And it ain't just like we're one trick ponies here. Like, it's an infinite amount of whatever you can create. So if you got ideas, you got infinite ideas. It's like me with this channel and shit. Like, I told my twin, like, I could do this shit for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I only been in a twin funny situation for like 8 years, but like in this 8 years of building on my twin, like I got like a whole lifetime of examples and stories I could tell off the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming from an infinite place. And if it's coming from an infinite place, it's coming from a divine place. So like I say, you too divine to be holding on to benign shit. You know what I mean? You too elevated, you too ascended to, like I say, stay at a low level. People gonna have to do the opposite of mustard with you. Don't bring yourself down to their level. Or don't cock block your motherfucking growth and evolution, sticking around or waiting around, or you know what I'm saying, going off something or someplace or someone else. Karma. Coming to the situation, you got the 7 of Cups. Told you, 6 of Cups, which is the bottom line, which is very important. That's your sauce. So steez, your styles, what makes you you. We're all that. You know what I'm saying? But ain't too many of us all that with a bag of chips. It's the bag of chips part that's going to differentiate you from everybody else. We're all the same but different until you differentiate yourself differently from everybody else. 7 of Cups. This is something that's in you that needs to come out. I told you, we all have a gift to bring to the world. We all got an idea to get to the world. We all got some type of invention, some type of protocol. This could be, like I say, you release a new song, and this song becomes like the #1 song because everybody is vibing off of it. This shit cup came from your heart, and through your heart it came out. You dig what I'm saying? Like I say, this could be just a new idea or ideology or theory or formula or invention. You know what I mean? Or cure. Whatever this is, it was in you. Thank God it came out of you so you can give it to the world. 4 cups, that's the world. You're giving what you got inside to the motherfucking world and affecting it. So you gotta differentiate yourself. I mean, you gotta do something different. Whatever you're doing different is, like I say, the different part is just the fact. It's just the different part is the shit that nobody else is doing or has done yet or haven't established yet. You know what I'm saying? So by you bringing whatever this is out, people can build off of it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's something that you bring into the table. Just make sure you bring that out. Point blank, period. Feminine, you regards yourself personally. We got the Fool card. This is being a whole new world like Aladdin. This is being unaware or just being foolish. Or being like what I like to call a hobo. What's a hobo? That's the bum on the move. You know what I'm saying? When you look at a hobo life, like I say, they're not like bums. Bums sit in one area on the same corner and beg for the shit for years. You know what I mean? You know where to find a fucking bum. They're usually where they've been at. You know what I'm saying? A hobo, like I say, they have nothing, but it's like they have everything. You know what I'm saying? They choose to travel the motherfucking world, see the country. They ain't got money to do it, but they still get that shit done. I call them like wonder hobos. I met like on my path, I met people who, like I say, you know, they're bums by, I don't know, society standard. But, you know, I met one guy, I think in Nashville. This nigga remind me of like Holy Man, Eddie Murphy Holy Man. I was told to seek this guy. I was at this place called Mr. T's Shack. I was buying holy seals and shit, looking for the Book of Moses, the missing book of the Bible and shit. And I was just elevating, and the guy who ran the shop, he was like, yo, I think you should talk to a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a name. All he gave me was a location where I could find him and told me to go find him. So, you know, I'm thinking I'm looking for a bum or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So this guy pulls up and like his dreads basically are so long they touch the ground. This nigga's shirt was so white it kind of like hurt my eyes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to him because it was meant for me to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? I was sent to the guy. I'm like, are you the one that I'm looking for? He looked at me and said, obviously. So I asked the nigga some questions like, nigga, are you homeless? Like, where you stay at? He was just like, man, God always provides me a place to stay. God provides me with food. God provides me with nourishment and shit like that. And I'm like, nigga, you stay with some chick, nigga, because you too clean, bro. Like, you look like you doing exceptionally well out here. He was like, God provides. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like I couldn't buy into his shit. It was almost, I felt like he was like lying, but the nigga wasn't. Because you could tell by the nigga aura. The nigga aura was so clean. Like nigga ain't you telling me how he doing like semen retention or some shit like that. Nigga ain't busted down in like 10 years and shit. And you can tell from the energy, I could just look at this dude and see he was like abnormal. This nigga was a walking talking anomaly. And as soon as, like I say, how he appeared was weird as fuck. But even more weird was how he disappeared after I talked to the nigga. You know? I learned a lot from the guy. I learned that I really don't know too much. Here I am manifesting. Here I am going through my little spiritual development and shit. But this nigga is on a whole nother level than I am. A level I can't even comprehend or understand. But I can feel it and see it and know that it's real. Like I say, it's just being unaware of the anomalies that's out here. It's being unaware of how far you can go on your path, or being unaware of like your own power or your own abilities as being a human being and shit like that. So it's just a lot of shit you need to learn, feminine, personally, just as far as yourself. How far you can go, how powerful you can go, how much you can tap into. It's the infinite. So you can always tap into the infinite. Like there is no cap, there's no ceiling doing divine or infinite shit. But like I said, you need to be over here fucking with divines, getting a taste of divines, really being around true divine, infinite people, you know what I'm saying? To really see how far you can go. You ain't gonna see none of this shit here. But half the shit that we see here isn't here at the same time because, like I say, divines live in the world and in Zion at the same motherfucking time. That's where the whole supernatural shit come out. So, karma. As far as yourself, feminine, you got the Riri card. It's the Seven of Pentacles. This is relocating, removing some shit out your life, releasing some shit, reevaluating some shit, reanalyzing something, reviewing, renege, relapse, rehash, like rejuvenate, reverb, like reverse a move or something like that. Like it's 7 rereads you want to have to do to really position yourself in a position to really win in the manner you need to win right now, and put more smoke on that there. Got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is the Khalees Bossy card in my deck. It's the song Bossy by Khalees. Just play that shit. That whole swag and energy she on, that's this. So you just bossing up on your situation. Some people in your life, they need to get switched the fuck around. Some people in your life, you don't need in your life no more. Boss up on that. You gonna seem bogus cutting them out, but you just bossing up on your situation. You ain't bossing up on them. You ain't on some nah shit, looking down on them for doing what the fuck you need to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just taking advantage of a good situation. Like the matter is, people come and go. People around for a reason in the season. You recognize that shit and you moving applicably. This is, like I say, putting away whatever you need to put away, or removing yourself from whatever situation you need to remove yourself for you to move in the most optimal way, for you to boss up in the most optimal way. What's the boss anyway? A boss ain't the CEO, they ain't the owner, you feel what I'm saying? But they ain't no random ass supervisor either. You know, this is influence, this is status, this is actually having something you can kind of finesse or boss up on, thus bossing up on that shit. So by making a few changes to the pentacles in your life, feminine, you can really boss up in the way that you need to boss up. And it's karma. You're gonna have to switch some shit around so you can boss the fuck up, or otherwise you ain't gonna be in a position to boss up on shit. Directly, as far as the masculine energy, feminine, we have the King of Pentacles here. This is the owner. You know, this is the head motherfucker in charge. You know what I mean? This is you being the owner of a business. This is you taking ownership of a situation that involves the masculine. Or this is you taking ownership in the karmic masculine, which is the King of Pentacles that you fucking with. Like I said, karmics are karmics. Just because they karmics don't mean you treat them less than, like I say, a person, because you know they're not divine, because you know they're not your twin and shit like that. Like, no, you do got good karmics out of it. And it's karma to fuck over a good karmic. Like, fucking over a good karmic masculine like this makes you a karmic fucking feminine. But also, putting all your eggs in one basket or switching your shit around for the sake and the life of this karmic masculine here also makes you a karmic feminine too. So yeah, if you dating a karmic masculine, that makes you a karmic feminine. You was with your divine masculine, King of Wanding, you'll be Queen of Wanding, thus that'll be a divine demo. Like I said, acknowledge and own up to your karmic situations. Don't write your karmic off as a mistake or your catalyst or this person who's a soulmate that you thought was the one. Like, don't write them off less than what they are. They was fully capable for you before. Keep that same damn energy. You chose them over your twin and shit. Okay, keep that same motherfucking energy. Don't find fault in them now after you done took a lot of pentacles from these karmic masculines and shit. And a king of like a karmic masculine could be, like I said, a woman too. He could be she could be a he. You know how the fuck we rocking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ownership. You in a karmic situation, own up to that shit. Don't hide it. Because it ain't divine. And, you know, like other divines are going to judge you for being in a karmic situation. No. What did I say in the rant in the beginning of this message? Karma is the shit that goes on in the lives of divines and you know, masculines and feminines. Karma is not a fucking person walking around doing shit to you. Like the Grand Reaper skull with the blade version figure of death. You know what I'm saying? Like, death is this person that walks around and touches people and shit like that. Like, nah, like, ownership. You doing dirt, own up to that shit. You know some other shit. Like I say, that ain't divine, own up to it. It's karma lying about it. It's karma, like I say, trying to be a person you're not, or you know what I'm saying? Like, just ownership, man. Own up to shit that you doing. Can't be Ray Charles of this shit. Because it's gonna be karma with it acting like it's like I'll explain the shit. It's like you meet a karmic masculine, he provides everything for you, sets you up for your business to get set up and become successful, sets it up to where I don't know, now you own your own house and shit like that. Like before you start fucking with this karmic masculine, you really ain't had your shit on track. You really ain't had your shit together. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he's the main reason for this new light, this new direction, this new swag you beaming on. You know what I'm saying? And instead of acknowledging the man and like giving him proper respects to what he does, it's like you want to write him off. So it's like he changes your life. You become like a psychic and shit, doing divine shit, and in the name of divinity, you ain't even acknowledging your karmic. Your karmic. You know what I'm saying? It's like going on stage, accepting a Grammy or an Oscar or a Tony, and thanking everybody but the person that put you where you at, that brought you where you at. Imagine how the fuck they gonna feel. Like you just thank 10 fucking people, but when nobody fucking with you. Like I was the only motherfucker holding you down. Like, but you don't want to acknowledge me. Why? Fuck's up with you? Like, keep it motherfucking 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Like, you can't play people off like that, especially good people, despite what they are. You can't play people off like that. You know what I'm saying? Act like you ain't got help when you got it, or act like motherfuckers wasn't like putting you on when they was. Like, soon as you get to doing that shit, you got karma for that. And the karma for that is going to be, like I say, the 9 of Cups. This is dreams come true, which is granted or a miracle. This is getting what you asked for. Like I said, this karmic masters took you to the whole next level, and then you want to play him off. Well, guess what he gonna do? He gonna play you off. Oh, I ain't worth enough to get, you know what I'm saying, brought into the forefront, huh? So you just want to hide me, like, I bet. You know what I mean? Cool. Don't even trip. Like, you get what you ask for. You know? Can't ask for success or ask for the love of your life, but then the love of your life comes, or success comes, and then you do a complete 180. As if you just went fucked up not too long ago. As if, like, without them, this wouldn't be type shit. Like I say, soon you get to getting shit twisted, or, like, not acknowledging shit, or giving respect to where respect is due, and like I say, you just putting karma on you. Truth is, we got dreams come true. Wishes granted, miracles that's happened. Why? Because of this karmic masculine that was in your life. Acknowledge this man or woman. Like, give them their fucking props. Don't downplay them or shit on them because they ain't on your level or some shit. They obviously had to be on some type of level to catapult you to the next. So, you know, just as far as the masculine, feminine, just give respect where respect is due at. To your divine masculine and to karmic masculines out there who have been essential to your success. So I tell my twin every time, like, bruh, if it wasn't for you, wouldn't even be on path, wouldn't be on purpose, wouldn't be on half the shit that I'm on. So it was obviously meant for me to meet your motherfucking ass to put me where I'm at, and I always acknowledge that. You don't even want me to acknowledge it, but I do, and that's what the fuck you're supposed to do. Otherwise, it'd be karma me not acknowledging that. You get what I'm saying? So, future final row. Well, actually, let me put some more smoke on that. So, like I say, the growth between me and my twin happened, like I say, once I started finding fault in myself. The shit that I was doing wrong. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? The mistakes that I made, wasted opportunities that I wasted myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought my twin was crazy. I played him off like he didn't know, like he was slow, like he wasn't aware, like he wasn't awoken. That I was on everything and he wasn't on shit. You know, the common bullshit you hear within this community. You know, feminine on her shit, masculine on the goddamn thing. Like, that's bullshit. I learned that from day one, my twin was on business. That nigga was awoke. That he was aware. That from day one, he was just trying to help me out. He really did everything in his power initially to try to steer me in the right direction. I went off course. I wrote him off. I didn't give that nigga the acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? That nigga should have needed. And like I say, here it is, like 7, 8 years later. You know, I'm watching videos and seeing what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, you was right. Like, yeah, you know, I got you twisted. Like, that's facts. You know, and that acknowledgement, by me acknowledging it, now it puts my masculine on a more clear understanding page with me because I didn't get it. So now that I get it and I'm acknowledging shit that he wanted to hear or needed to hear or wanted me to acknowledge, now I'm kind of in cool cahoots with him. Like, I ain't got shit twisted now. So now we can have a real conversation. I ain't triggered by the nigga no more. So now he can really give it to a nigga. In the best way he knows how. That's what your divine masculine does. I'm telling you, they can only give you truth. They serve you truth in a way can nobody else do that. You know what I mean? They really be on your ass in a manner can nobody else do it. That's why they are who they are. You know, until you come to grips with what you are and the shit that you do and what you really want out here and what you really manifesting out here and who's really, like I say, accountable for your motherfucking success. You know what I'm saying? That's why you give God to everything. You know, anything that you do, you gotta put God in that shit because, like I say, you gotta give everything back to the Lord. And it's just, like I say, trial and error. You learn by doing. If you spend too much time in your heart and mind, you ain't really doing too much. And then when you really start doing shit, that's when you finally start learning shit. Future final role, wrapping this up, you know what I'm saying? Directly feminine. You got the 6 of Pentacles going to the future. 6 of Pentacles is homeostasis. This is an okay position. It ain't great. It ain't even passing. Like 5 of Pentacles is the dark night of the soul. You was just at the 4 of Pentacles. Holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let something go. Like you was trying to prevent the dark night of the soul. And look at that. You already passed the dark night of the soul. So this time, energy, and resources you spent holding on to some shit, like I said, that was going to be gone anyway. You just see the light. You see that you okay going without whatever this shit was you was going without or holding on to. But like I said, this is a D. We need to get to the 7 of Pentacles, which you got to. Rearranging shit. Why are you rereading things to get back to an 8 of Pentacles? What's an 8 of Pentacles? That's a light. Which is 2 steps after this card. What's the light? Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, 4 walls you call your shelter, a job is in your life, cars in your life, children, relationships, path, purpose, God is in your life, you know what I'm saying? Your divine counterpart is in your life. Like, you know, your life is full of more than what pentacles you have. Your life is more than the direction you going in it. You know what I'm saying? It's everything in total. You know, so you in an okay position, but you know you need to get to a better one. Directly going to the future. How do you do that? Like I said, by getting what the hell you need to succeed, survive, and thrive. 2 of Swords options. Ace of Swords, there's only one right way, and that's up. What's up, Goddess? What's up? That's the direction that we going in. That's the direction you're getting pulled into. That's the direction, like, it seems that you have to go. You tried to go in other directions. Other shit didn't work out. Seems like you just getting led to this direction, so you know that you got to go this way. What you got to do is just prepare yourself to move forward. You in an okay position. We got to get past this shit, okay? So get what you need to get mentally do all shit. Prepare. Do what the fuck you need to do, and when it's time to go, go. Three of Swords is going past the point of no return. That's pain. It's painful going past the point of no return, because why? Ain't shit gonna be the same once you pass the point of no return. Final card is message. Your karma going to the future, feminine. We got the 8 of Wands. This is communication. Communication is 80% nonverbal. Make sure the shit that you saying, which is only 20%, and the 80% shit you doing is correlating. If what you saying, which is only 20% of it, ain't correlating to the 80% actions that you got going on, then you really ain't saying nothing. You just talking and not doing shit, or you just doing the most but ain't really clarifying or expressing what the hell you doing right now. You know, 8 of Wands is also venting. That's expression. This is drawing. You're a good artist. It's like you compose music. You're a good composer. You play an instrument. You're a good musician. You know, you a tailor. You a beautician. You a insurance salesman. Like whatever the fuck you doing out here to, you know what I'm saying, spread the word to get other people involved. Like use your words, use your expression. You can express yourself through your art. Express yourself through your work. You can express yourself at all times. Make sure you express yourself. You got to vent. If you don't vent, you're gonna implode on yourself like a dying star because there's no self-expression. That's all self-expression is venting. Something you need to say it. You know what I mean? It's just something you need to acknowledge it. Something you need to get off your chest, get that shit off your chest so you ain't walking around here not saying the words that need to be said or not expressing yourself to the capability of where you can't grow and develop. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the message I got. Stay tuned for Twin Flames and Separations tomorrow and Twin Flames and Union, Reunion, and Recognition tomorrow. Once again, doing deals, 24-hour readings for this week and $50 live coaching. So if you want to continue on live coaching, you might as well get that sent in now so we can just keep going. And for those that's had a live coaching session that want to come back and do one, $50 for that. So 25, 50, 25 on readings, 50 on live coaching. And I also got other services. I also got music and merch too, but we're going to get to that in a second. So y'all have a good one. I will holler at y'all. When I holler at y'all, please subscribe. Please tell y'all peeps about me. And please holler at me and let's book, man. Definitely freed up in time. Would love to get a session going with you. It'd be the best thing you ever did. 100.